Welcome to the first episode of Pen or Goal podcast.
I tell you, it was 4 wouldn't be a pen or a goal.
My name is Shane.
My name's Dean.
And we're here, Dino.
Yeah, eventually. This is take 2 actually, isn't it?
Take 2, take 5, take 6, take 7.
We messed up the first 2 we did. With my anxiety pure bounced my feet off the floor.
Me and you both, bro. So, I suppose we just made this, wanted to make this channel up because we wanted to get people in, guests in and talking about their journeys through sport and their anxieties and their fallings and their risings as well, of how they got on through their careers and stuff like that. So hopefully we do have a few lined up already in the mix. So
hopefully we're looking to entertain people that actually watch, even if it's just me dad, me nanny. Yeah, so basically we have a few guests lined up, 2 or 3 weeks worth of guests to talk about their sport and personalities, like their basically how they became who they became. And also we have people lined up to talk about their living in the likes of Ballymun and that, so it should be interesting, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be good. Should hopefully get a good few stories on.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of crack and a good few stories to tell. So basically I know Shane all my life now. He won't let go. He's only started putting a ring on it. I grew up in primary school together, secondary school. I'm his best man now at his wedding, which is probably the worst decision on his half for me to do a speech. I can barely talk on a podcast.
I trust you, bro. Don't worry. I trust you.
I wouldn't trust me with the rings.
Yeah, no, that's not your job.
It would be.
We give that to Alex.
Thankful. No. It will be a good bit of laugh though. And I will have a few stories to tell. So basically, one section of this podcast that we want to talk about anxiety, because it's a huge thing around the fitness industry. Like, people will look very confident in training. Like, I know numerous of people that look very confident. You look at them and you think physically they look like amazing, and you would think straight away do you think they'd be mentally amazing straight away as well? But it's not. Anxiety is a big thing with people in fitness. Like, I know clients, I coach now, do online coaching at DC Coaching. It's just me initials, and it's basically coaching with an entrepreneur.
Genius.
Mind put away, like everybody else on Instagram. But yeah, like if you ask a client to video record herself or take pictures, you get very anxious. Like they'd be telling you, "Oh, I feel fat," or "I don't look nice," I look stupid making a video. Like if you're asking them to perform an exercise and send it to you so you can give them feedback on the performance of the exercise. Like it's a huge thing in the likes of fitness, and it's a huge thing in everyday life for everybody. Like what about yourself, Shane?
It really is. Like, even you were telling me a story the other day about how even yourself, you were anxious to text somebody else back, a client or something, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, so when a new client comes to me and be asking about your fitness plan and what it is you do and looking to sign up, I'd probably see the message, and I'd probably take about an hour or two myself to text back, because I'd be anxious to text back and I'd be afraid sounding stupid, or afraid like you're sounding too over encouraging for them to sign up with you. Stuff like that plays a big role. But that's why actually one of the parts why me and Shane ourselves done the podcast to help us where our anxiety, there's stuttering everywhere as well. Our fourth podcast,
bro.
But to help us with being anxious, so it'll bring us more out of our shell and talk to people. Like, you'll probably get a hair off me. People that know me close know that I'll be slagging and I'm up, but if I barely know anyone, it'd be just a small hey and walk past.
Mine just alright.
Alright. It's the usual alright, and that's that. But that's one thing we want to talk about on the podcast, isn't it?
That was probably my main one that I wanted to do, because it'll help you in everyday life, in your job, in anything. Like even ringing to order a curry, ringing to order something on the phone.
Sure,
like
there's another thing. Me and the missus be fighting to see who's ordering the curry. Like, not the missus, she be grand, but myself, I'd be like, I'm not ringing and talking to them on the phone.
I just do it all and just eat, bro.
Yeah,
That's all I do.
Technology there, bro.
Even to be fighting, I'm not going to the door to get that. You're going to the door.
I haven't got change. I'm not going to the door, and that's that.
But we always get sent down in the end. I always do. I don't know about you, bro.
Every time, always was that battle.
Yeah, but it was a big thing about why I wanted to, and I'm sure Dane's the same, wanted to set this up to get his anxiety better, and the only way of doing it is just tackling it head on, isn't it?
Yeah,
and this is just jumping in the deep end here.
So there's been a few things I've done now. Like, even I went with up to boxing there Sunday with Keith. He has a fight actually in Florida on the 16th of March. If you don't follow him, give him a follow. Keith Bluntforce, his name is. He's after been training hard. I've seen him physically training hard myself. He has a great fight now. Paddy's Weekender is in Florida, so that's going to be... you can get pay-per-view on his page, actually. So just drop him a follow.
This isn't the paid advertisement,
yeah, this
by the
isn't
way.
paid advertisement. Trust me. I'll be lucky to get there.
One day we'll get there.
One day I'll get there. Yeah, but just give him a follow because he is a sound lad. He brought me up and all that made me feel welcome. It actually gave me the itch to get back boxing myself now. So that's the goal this year, to get back in the ring.
Back in the ring, Dino?
Back in the ring. That's the goal now. So I'm after hiring a 1-to-1 boxing coach as well to do a bit extra, yeah. So that's the goal, to get back in the ring by the end of the year, yeah.
You done it at Pappins, did you? Before, years ago, going back.
Between them, first was St. Pappins when I was only a little kid. Everyone was going to Pappins. It was actually a pool hall at the time up at the right, up on the top of the right hand side of the Ballymun Road. So it was actually a pool hall. He had like pool tables as well, so I was in the pool club as well. But Jimmy Flynn was running at the time. It's a great fella as well, Jimmy. But Jimmy Flynn was running at the time, so it was a place to go. It was something to do instead of being on the street. So, like, I have friends years ago now. Unfortunately, half of them are locked up due to drugs or whatever. But the difference from the likes of the boxing clubs, they keep you off the street. So you're in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It used to be for myself, and they keep you well away from everything. And if they found out you're doing that like that, you got a clap on the back of the head.
It's great discipline as well in the boxing.
Great discipline. Like, there was no nonsense. Like, everyone used to slag. Jimmy used to have a thing. He'd walk in, you're doing push-ups, and he'd stand on everybody's fingers. You're like, you bastard. Like, pulling your fingers away. Like, but it was a good community, and I got to know a lot of lads from it. And like, to be honest, I think I came out with my shell more from doing boxing. I think that is one big way. Like, it's like yourself with football. I'd say you come out with your shell more. The more you're talking to lads, getting to know them, you kind of come out.
Definitely.
Instead of just like being shy or being anxious.
Once you're interacting with other people and you're part of a team, then as this group, like if you're in the boxing club, you're part of your team. Your team is your boxing club, Jimmy, as well. Like,
it's a bond. Like,
it's a bond, yeah. You and all the other boxers are going through the same hard work every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whenever it is. Same as football. You and your teammates are going through the same hard work every Tuesday, Thursday, and them fighting for each other on the weekend. And that does it. It creates the bond.
Sure, remember us playing football together? We were playing for Shamrock Celtic, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and
Shamrock Celtic,
yeah. But there'll be, even that then it was a great laugh, because there'll be loads of lads. We'd be going to a match in a fan, the back of a fan, like there'd be pitch black in the back of the fan. But the laugh you'd have with the lads,
like a family,
yeah, like
literally,
you'd have a good laugh, even though you wouldn't start every week because they couldn't see our talent, but. Was a talented lad.
Oh, bro, the boots you used to have at late. You no matter what, you didn't have the best of boots. Well, them ones I'll never forget these ones. The F10s, remember the F10s? The blue ones. Yeah. You paid like 200 quid for those. Something that was big back then, wasn't it?
And same with the missus would always say to me, my biggest problem with things is I go in head on. Like, I joined golf. I'd go out and spend 1,000 on golf clubs. I'd be shy at it.
You got lessons and all this, man.
I'd be shy at it. I'd go out and play. Then I joined pool. I'd go out and buy a pool cue, and next of all I'd be pretending I'm fucking Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And the darts, thinking you're littler.
Yeah, then you do, buy dartboard. Then you're buying podcast mics and everything. The missus always says every time you do something, you always go 100% with it. Though. That's it's
the only right way to do it, though.
Yeah,
you'll know if you sink or swim. Then
when you're down about $5,000, like I shouldn't.
We're sinking her.
Absolute broke, head above water.
You always come out on top, though.
Yeah,
that's the main thing,
yeah.
Isn't it?
So touching on, so the sort of guests we're going to have on, what do you want to explain? What sort of?
Yeah, like people with good stories. You get me?
Yeah,
people with good stories and who have been probably through hard times, and they came out through it through fitness, because this is going to be based around sports and fitness, and how sports and fitness helps you get through your worries in life, and how you forget about everything once you're in the gym for an hour or 2 hours,
90 minutes we call
on the pitch for 90 minutes, like in the boxing ring for however many rounds it is. Like, Jimmy, you just forget about all your worries, and it just goes. And how people will bring that into their everyday lives, and how they've gone through anxiety.
It makes a huge thing. It's like us with football. Like when you're watching a match, that's why I think football fans are so passionate about football, because it's that 90 minutes of a game. Doesn't matter, regardless who you support, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, anyone, that 90 minutes, everything shuts off, builds, whatever stress you have in life shuts off, because you're passionate, you just want to watch the football. Now, don't get me wrong, it can go either way, And you could have a bad day. Like, I wouldn't talk to the missus for days if we lost. I was bad at it before I had kids.
You're bad at it,
I
bro.
was very bad at it before we had kids.
If Liverpool lost the game, don't talk to Dino. Honestly.
Like an antichrist going around the house.
Oh my
I
God.
have got better at it since I had
A
kids.
lot better. But back in the day, bro, you used to be bad, didn't you?
Oh,
When Liverpool lost the game.
I'll be going to church doing confessions.
Literally, you wouldn't talk to you. You wouldn't get a word out of him. You could be the happiest. You could have won the lotto. Don't care.
Football, yeah.
Fucking Rafa Benitez has to go.
10-game win streak.
Gerard Hillier's gone.
10-game win streak, 1 loss.
Oh, nightmare.
Well, here, football is it's an amazing sport to get into. Like, speaking of the things that are coming up that they have to do in Ballymun now compared to what we used to have, like when we were kids. Like, touching on, what did you used to have? Like, if you look back, what was there for us when we were kids living in Slough and Coldry?
There was a lot of clubs. There was a lot of the Reco obviously was a big one after school. We used to go every day, didn't we?
The Reco was great.
We used to go every day
Or
playing pool, computers, you name it.
Homework. They were that's still going strong as far
They're
as I
still
know.
going strong, yeah. But the Reco was a big one for me.
And then at the bottom of the
Paddy Hutchison pool.
Paddy Hottie soon.
Let's go soon, bro.
Paddy
Shout out Paddy Hutty.
Put
Still going down the bike, bro. Yes.
Put your colour bands on. Remember that? That was a great swim.
There was a fella. There was a teacher there, a swimming
Coach Dan?
teacher. Coach Dan as well. Upward soccer.
Upward
Used to
soccer,
love that.
was-
But there was a teacher there in the Paddy Hutty swimming pool, and I think he was an ex-army fella. He was just the sergeant. Remember him? The sergeant, baldy head. First time I went Paddy Hutty, he threw me in the deep end because I didn't know how to swim. You learn now. And he just threw me in. I swear to God.
No,
Man, all up on the yoke. What are you doing? No, he's alright.
That's my son. He can swim. He'll swim from
Tell
today.
you what, I learned, bro.
That's
The
it.
only way.
You learn the hard
Like
way.
this, jump in the deep end.
Jump in the deep
Isn't it?
end. That's why
Yeah.
it is. But that was under the blocks as well. There used to be. I don't know who ran at the time. Can't remember. But there used to be like they'd have Nintendo 64s and pool table.
There was a
And
few different ones, yeah, bro.
there was a few. All the blocks kind of had them.
Yeah.
So I was in the fucking scout at one stage. I was going around like, you ever see the Up movie? The little fat kid.
Little fat kid with all the badges, yeah.
Swear to God, we went away and all for 2 nights. I thought it was daily.
Where'd you that off? Ballymun as well, yeah?
St. Joseph's School.
No
We
way.
had it in St. Joseph's Hall, yeah. Lads, we're going out to look for acorns. Okay then. So when can we go camping? But it was activities. But even now, would you say to my nephews about getting involved and stuff? Like my nephews are currently in the boxing clubs in Ballymun, St. Papin's, the one where I was. I think it's like €5 a week. Now I don't know whether they're full or not, but that's a smashing. They're smashing coach. Them coaches are their years. All them. Like you had Jimmy Flynn, you have Richie. All them are their years. Like
Yeah.
they don't make much. They don't make anything out of that. They
All
just do
volunteers,
that,
yeah.
They do that for passion. Which you have to give it to them. And there's no like saying, oh no, I'm going out on the piss and that's that. I'm not touring on Friday. I'm not touring on Monday. These lads are there since I'm a kid, and you remember every lad that comes in. So you shout out to them.
But we're big Liverpool fans as well. Here. Everything, know?
I support both.
Huge Liverpool fans.
Yeah, sure.
Huge.
I wouldn't mind. I was at the Burnley game last week. Well, a week before now, was it? I was at the Burnley game and I felt like crying and Klopp started doing the fist pumps, and I was like, him going is like someone dying. That was like,
The last time you're going to see him now?
bro.
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm going
You
to the Wolves
over?
game.
Are you going to Wolves? When's that?
Shout out to Jimmy Bell, actually. What a legend that fella is. What a legend. Jimmy Bell won 4 tickets for the Wolves game, actually. And that's the one that actually put us onto this podcast as well. I always say that he's a legend. He won 4 tickets for the Wolves game, the Klopp's last Anfield game of the season. And I asked him about buying the ticket at the time. This was before Klopp said about he was leaving, and anyway. And I was saying about, I think he announced that day he was leaving. And I asked him about buying ticket, and he said, no. He said, no worries at all. You helped me with, because Jimmy's one of my clients. So Jimmy lost a crazy amount of weight training with me, and his mentality is amazing. That's why
Jimmy always had a good mentality.
He has a great mentality. Like, it's all my clients, they have great mentalities, but it's because of Jimmy trains in the gym I train in, so I physically see him putting in the work, and man, he's a workhorse. But anyway, he gave me a ticket, and I know of 2 or 3 lads that text him offering him €800 a ticket and €900 a ticket, and he texted back, no, I'm after giving that to Dean. And these lads came to me and literally said, I'm after trying to buy the ticket off Jimmy, and he said no. So what a man. Sound, Jimmy, appreciate that. Looking forward to that.
Lick arse, this fella.
Lick arse. So Klopp
Any more, Jimmy? Yeah.
Klopp flask. Any more? I'll do whatever it needs me. Yeah, my
stop.
dad's going to go over as well for us. So That should be a bit of crack.
Deadly.
Even if we're not in contention, by then we have a lot of injuries now. A lot of injuries.
Oh, and Jota went off. Nunes went off. Szoboszlai still out.
Alisson's injured. Salah picked up a knock, so he's missing Luton game on.
Kelleher the weekend was lethal though.
Kelleher was good.
He was very good the weekend.
Now, he's hit and miss at times, so he'll be looking.
But in fairness to him, anytime Alisson is out, he always does step up.
Yeah.
No one is as good as Alisson in the world. Best keeper in the world, but you'll never be as good. So you can't. I don't like comparing Kelleher to Alisson, even though he's
learning off him.
Yeah, he's learning a lot off him, and he can shows how calm he is with the ball at his feet. That's what Liverpool want, like Jimmy. You want to play football.
I like Kelleher myself now, but my biggest one is Bradley. My biggest one this season has been absolute outside. So he's after getting player. Was it fan player of the month this month he got? Yeah, fan player of the month he got. He's an absolute.
Even the weekend just gone. It's do you know what it's like, right? It's like when Trent's out. You don't notice. You don't notice the difference. You literally don't notice the difference between Bradley and Trent now.
Bradley has really stepped up. My God, he is smashing football. And even Curtis Jones this season has been unbelievable as well.
And all the lads I heard, going back to Bradley, all the lads I heard was on the team. They all came out and said the exact same thing. You should have seen him in pre-season.
Yeah.
And then he got injured. He got the injury in pre-season, so he couldn't play.
Yeah, he couldn't play.
But they all said the same thing. You should have seen him in pre-season. We knew what was coming. That's what they were saying. They knew what was coming. But no one else could see it.
He has been unbelievable, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You were over this.
I was over in October, Nottingham Forest, 3-0 or 4-0, I think it was. Yeah, 4-0, 3-0. I can't remember actually. We went over to Younfley. Yeah, great experience. His first game, my second. We went over about 10 years ago.
We went out to the Norwich game.
Suarez scored 4.
5-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, Suarez scored 4, sitting in the cup.
Suarez scored that cracker.
That's the one thing. We went over in October. We weren't sitting in the cup. We were sitting right beside the away fans, actually in the corner. So they weren't great seats. But next time we go, we're definitely going to either sit in the newsstand or the cup.
Well, no, I was in the cup now there against the Burnley game. The seats I was in was great.
Because I want to stand. Bro, I don't like sitting down during the game.
We stood the whole game. That's the best thing about it.
And you can't stand when you're sitting on the sides because people are sitting down. You don't want to stand up. You have like this prick standing.
The passion you can see. Yeah. You can see the difference from the passion in the cup to say the Annie Road. Like another way you can see. Yeah. You can see the difference in that. But speaking on that, actually down the line as well, we want to bring on coming up to the United Liverpool game. We want to bring on a United fan.
Have a bit of crack with them.
Have a bit of crack and talk about what they think match prediction scores, what they think the difference over the years. We're talking about Fergie, VS Klopp, stuff like this. Just it's just great having chats with people. That's our main focus, to be honest. And basically, this is just helping us come out of our shell more. We're not aiming to do anything with this. We're not aiming to think that we're going to be podcasters or fucking TikTokers or anything.
We know like the podcast industry is saturated. Like I know we noticed loads, but we're not. Yeah, we're just doing this for ourselves, like, and hopefully giving good content for you all to like as well.
And just enjoy it, like, and basically for even me and Shane to look back at when we're granddads, as I remember that time we done a podcast and just have a few clips there to look back at between us.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he won't let go of me, like since baby infants now, the fella just won't let go. So I say when I'm 70 or 80. He'll probably be at my funeral or something.
All we're doing is we're out here tackling anxiety head on.
That's all it is, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's it, bro.
That's all it is.
So yeah, touching on about DC coaching again. Just give us a bit more of when did it start and what was your drive to get DC coaching to where it is today?
Right, first it was called Dean's Point Fitness.
I remember that.
Entrepreneur idea. But yeah, so basically how I got into fitness, it all started. I used to do box at 67 kilos, so I used to be like a skinny girl when I was boxing.
I'm going to take a picture of how skinny Dana was before. Oh my God.
I was like skinny, like you'd fit your baby fingers around me arm, like I was skinny as fuck. And you know, I actually thought I was decent size, but I went down to that comprehensive gym with my little big brother, and
Mikey's about 8 foot tall.
But we went down there, and anyway, so at the time, Mikey was kind of starting to get into the gym because he was playing rugby at the time. Now, this is my brother, Mikey, that I'm saying, so saying Mikey a bit much. But so we went in the comp gym, and I was saying, well, what would we do first? And he was saying to me, we bench press first. It's like, all right. Well, I had no idea what bench press was, obviously. And now, as being a young fella, you're like, yeah, throw on the weights there, and I'll bench press whatever you want me to. So he said, no, we start off with warm up with the bar. I was like, no, I'll be able to throw on 10s or 5s and throw 10s. I was saying the lads beside me there putting on 10s and 15s. Throw on 10s there. And so with that, he kept saying, no, we have to warm up first. So he goes, try the bar. The bar is 20 kilo. So I tried the bar, and I mean, I came down when I bench pressed it, and I stuck. And I mean, I stuck for it. And he didn't know whether to help me or not. So at that time, when we started doing an awkward laugh, and he started laughing, and I could see the fellas beside me laughing. So with that, I was actually anxious. I wouldn't go back to gym for about 2 weeks after that. I couldn't get the bar off my chest, moral of the story. And with that, for 2 weeks then I was like, I'm not going back there. He kept asking me, come back, you'll get stronger. And I said, no, I'm not going back there. I look like a fucking idiot. I say they're all laughing at me. Fucking can't even lift the bar. There's boards in there probably lifting the bar off heavy. And it's not that. This is it's a way of getting strong. You need to start off doing this. We'll start off with the machine next time first, the machine chest press. So with that, and anyway, I went with him again. I done the machine chest press, and I started noticing after a week or two. Do you ever notice when you join the gym? I don't know whether it's the same for everyone, but when you join the gym after 2 weeks, even though you haven't put on anything, but you do think you are huge.
Huge, bro.
I was wearing white beater tops, best tops on, and I thought I was gaining. So I was
walk around like this.
Walk around like doing the shapes. So I'm huge and her pain again. But I thought it was huge. But from that, then it stemmed. I found a love for it. Like, I don't know whether I gained more confidence in myself from it. A lot of people do say to me, "Oh, you got more confidence as you started lifting weights," but I think I did gain more confidence.
I think it's because you failed the first time and you knew. Yeah, like you have that kind of mentality. I was
kind of proud that
I'm not going to let this beat me.
I was kind of proud that I was progressing. But with that, I went to Cluster Eater and done a personal training course. I didn't enjoy it at all because you were doing topics that I had no interest in. So it was like I enjoyed the gym side of it, doing spin classes, doing all this, but then they were doing like, say, practical awaitment, doing medical kind of things, and I just wasn't into it. So with that, I stepped out for a while. I ended up paying to go private to do a course down in Parnell's, FitCert it's called. What a group of lads. A few of them are working in gyms now, and one of them actually owns a gym now, Sean in FPT. He owns 2 gyms now, 3 gyms. He blew up in any, but they were a sound group of lads. But anyway, I enjoyed every moment of that. I got qualified. I rented out my own gym in Santry. I was training people. It was great. I was training people. I paid. I'm not gonna say any names. I paid the fella for a year. I think he was leasing the gym, but at the time he wasn't paying for his electricity, or he wasn't actually paying the rent. So I think he only got 6 months out of that.
No way.
And after that, I lost the gym. I had nowhere to go. So at that time, this gym was great. I loved. Remember this gym?
Yeah.
Like the stuff.
You had my brother in there for a while, did he? Was he doing a session?
Yeah, Dana was doing it for a while. When he was at Brighton.
Yeah.
So there was boxing ring, everything in it, bags, weights. So I had everything you needed. But once I lost that gym, I kind of got disheartened for a while. So I went down working with Sean in FPT first. So Sean's a sound fella. He had his work. We could train while we worked. He was letting me 1-to-1 with people and all. But at the time I was working, I had bills to pay. So my job was kind of putting stress on me. Well, you pick one. They weren't being as lenient now. Where I could have went down, done my class, then went to the work, but the job weren't being lenient, so I had to pick the job. Unfortunately, that was one of the big things I still regret to this day. But all came down the line. I felt like what happened was then I went back to work, so I stopped training there. I started training a lad actually in basically my cousin's boyfriend's brother. I done a bit of training with him in no.1, just helping him out. He came to me. He was overweight and wanted to gain more confidence in himself. So I started training him now. He lost like 5 stone. He's a personal trainer now himself as well. I was helping him. He wanted to wanting to go do personal training, so I knew one of the lads in Closter Eater as well, one of the teachers. That was always nice to me when I was in there, and so I pushed him towards that with him. Now he wanted to do it himself as well, but I helped. Like, I pushed him extra to do it because I knew how it felt to be very anxious and wanted to improve myself.
And the reward you got out of it as well.
And the reward I got out of it. So since that, then I started online coaching with clients. I changed the name from Dean's Point Fitness to DC Coaching, my initials, and then coaching like everyone else on Instagram. But this was just a thing just to freshen it up because it was stale, because I wasn't going anywhere at the time. So I just said I'll freshen it up. And since then, from word of mouth, it's been like a knock-on effect. So it's going well at the moment.
That's it. Once you get sorry, 1 or 2 that you did that pushed themselves to the limit, then word mouth gets out and yet pictures get around and other people say, oh, I don't want that. I want that to be me, Jimmy.
Yeah, so there's a knock-on effect, and the fitness at the moment is booming, the fitness industry. Now, like, I love doing online coaching. I love training people. Like, there's smashing trainers around. So basically, if you are thinking about joining the gym for like anxiety, I do have a lot of people actually say, oh, I wouldn't join the gym. Everybody look at me going in. Like, I train in the gym, and I swear to God, they're all the nicest people. Everybody has the same drive, the same, not the same goals. Some could be doing bodybuilding, some could be doing boxing, some could be doing triathlons. But everybody has the mentality that they want to improve themselves. So it's actually one of the most safest and nicest place you can be, because people are always willing to help. So if you're looking to lose weight or looking to gain muscle and want a coach, like, there's a lot of coaches. I'm not saying go to myself. There's a lot of smashing coaches out there. Like, in the gym I train in up in Westside, there's smashing coaches, lovely people. Like, there's smart I look up to a lot of coaches as well. So I'd be always throwing feedback to coaches, and I'll just send them flame emojis, just being nice, because there's every coach has their different attributes that suit them, and they probably are better with a client than you are. Like, they'd probably just match better another way. But if you're looking to get a coach, don't be afraid to drop coaches messages and just ask them about their service and what it is they provide, and then obviously have a talk with them and see how you feel with them. See, do you connect with the coach? Because the main thing is connecting with your coach. There's no point going to a coach you just don't connect with, and you just don't want to be checking him, or you don't want to be talking to. So that's just one thing to have a look at if you are looking for online coaching.
Touch a bit on about how you motivate people as well. Like I know that's a big thing. Like when I was doing it with yourself, I know after a couple of weeks you just felt so, like, because I was going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, or it could be after work, could be during the day, could be whatever. But you get a couple of weeks in and you're just like, I have to do this again. But you always find a joy. But that's true. The coach saying, come on, you can do it. Yes. Motivating you to get up and do it every day. And
so basically the biggest thing when it comes to fat loss or someone trying to gain better than themselves, they're so used to eating takeout, say 3 or 4 times a week, and not training, not used to getting up early, going to the gym. So this can have a big knock-on effect. But once you basically, it's more online coaches just putting a structure in place, a plan in place. Like, the biggest problem I see when it comes to people say that haven't got a coach or even have a coach and want to lose fat, the worst thing you can see from them, right? They go from sitting in a house daily, Monday to Sunday, and they'll have takeaways. They go on the odd walk with the missus and kids, and then next of all, their cardio's increased to 50 minutes. They're training 6 days a week, and their food after dropping, so they could be eating, say, chippers 3 times a week, and their calories are sitting at each day, say 3,700 calories, and they're after reducing them to 1,500.
So would you say ease yourself in then?
Ease yourself into it. So basically what you need to do is, if you're trying to lose fat yourself and you have takeaways, like, I know it sounds simple and it sounds stupid, but if you have, say, 3 takeaways a week and don't go walking, try go walking 4 nights a week, and try cut the takeaways down from 4 to 3, and then 3 to 2 slowly, or cut your sugars out. So try cut sugar out. Like, it's these little things. You don't need to, when people think when they go on a transformation that you need to change everything, you don't. If you're doing a photo shoot, you're doing a bodybuilding contest, or you're an athlete like boxer or footballer, like, obviously they're telling you need to be eating chicken, veg, get your protein, get your micronutrients in. For an average person just looking for a lifestyle change, you don't need to be so excessive with it. You just need to change 1 or 2 things slowly but surely. Like, if I went to Shane, say I went to you and turned around and said, Shane, right, you want to lose weight, you don't train at all.
I'm not taking my fucking takeaways away.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And do 50 minutes on the cardio each day on the Stairmaster, and then I want you to go out and do 10,000 steps a day. How long will you last?
I wouldn't even get to the Stairmaster.
Yeah, you don't last long. That's what tends to happen mostly. But where people get themselves a coach, the coach if it depends on your coach, but the coach will ease you into, depending on what your goal is. Like, they'll tell you at first saying, well, if you're going to photo shoot, you're going to need to do these things, or if you're doing a bodybuilding contest, you're going to need to do it. But if you're just looking for a lifestyle change, these little small things and a structured training plan that you're training 4 to 5 days, like Jimmy that we were talking about, I pulled back his training first. Like, he was training 6 days. I pulled it back straight away. First I pulled it back to 4 days, then we started pushing it back up again. I pulled it back because he wasn't recovering. He was just training, feeling tired, training all the time. Now, we trained hard, but he was just tired, and till this day he says to me, I got better results when you pulled back me training than the stuff I was actually doing. So it's the likes of them little things that can change how you are in yourself. So just look into these things and don't be so aggressive with the likes of a cut. Don't just think, right, I have this holiday now in 8 weeks.
See, that's how I'd be.
Yeah, calories gone. So say Shane here sitting here having 4,000 calories a day, and he's not walking. He's near enough, but he's not walking. But what tends to happen? Say he says, I have Benidorm now in 6 weeks. Right, calories gone.
Of all places, you could have picked the Benidorm. Come on now. We know the Stag's going to be there, but come on, that's it.
That's the only reason we was thinking about it. But say you straight away from 4,000 straight down to 1,500. And then what happens is you drop a big weight at first, but then you'll hit a plateau, and then where are we going to go? We can't take any more calories because you'll be starving, you won't able, and then you'll go in, you'll start picking that up because you're hungry through the day, you haven't got enough physical calories to serve you through the day, you'll start to pick at food, not realising, but all these little nitpicks, like you say you picking up a little eclair chocolate, or stuff like that, or a digestive. Speaking of digestive, Shane used to eat packets of digestives.
Packets? See, digestive, chocolate digestive with a cup of tea is dangerous.
Shane, we used to sit in and watch EastEnders.
It's dangerous. I haven't watched EastEnders in about 12 years now, probably.
And Shane used to eat a full packet of digestives and a cup of tea.
Oh, it used to be the same.
And he'd say to his ma, Dean, Alex at them.
You used to walk into Ma's cafe. First place you go to was the chocolate press, didn't you? No, you wouldn't even go to. You'd say, Shane, get me a biscuit here, will you? You'd be the shyest cunt ever.
Like even to this day, even my missus and ma, like she'd be saying the same to me. She'd be saying, Dean, press it, there you go, and I still wouldn't. She'd like, oh, don't be acting shy.
I'm the exact same, bro.
And I'd still be
only up until a couple of years ago now, I used to still ring me Mrs. and Ma's doorbell. I wouldn't walk in straight away. Well, a few years now, actually, it is, but I used to do that all the time for ages, and she'd be going mad at me. Will you just walk in the door? Like, and it's just the people that I don't know. It's just the people that we are and how we've grown.
And the anxiety. That's like even with me going to that boxing as I said up with Keith there in Bluntforce. That was up in St Kevin's and Sandy Cove. They were a group of lads.
Good session.
Good session, and we're a group of lads.
Your first time back boxing?
First time actually back in a club in a long time. So I'll be up in West, so I'll do the bag and I'll do skipping, but first time
proper boxing.
First time in a proper boxing, and the lads were so welcoming. And then even after, he said, we're going for a tea and coffee, do you want to come? And I was kind of like, me anxiety was kind of, but then Key came out to me and said, we're going for one, do you want to come? And I said, come on, I'll go. So I went up, and the lads, they bought teas and coffees for everybody, cakes for everybody, like they were so welcome. So if you're up from Sandy Cove, live up that way. If you are watching it, probably don't even watch this podcast, but if you are from up that way, I'm not sure whether they're full or not, but go in and try it out in there. It's a great gym. It's an old school ring, boxing bags. It's proper. I love the setup there. I was only saying to Keith when I was up there with him, that setup is proper. Like it's
none of this flashy shit.
No flashy shit. All great boxers, and all know what they're doing. There's none of this. Oh, this is a fancy stairs over here. Like it's so nice. But yeah, it was great up there, and I'm glad I didn't turn around halfway down.
Like this.
Yeah, like it really was. I was half thinking about it.
See, that's you putting your anxieties forward, bro.
That's what it was.
Meeting new people.
Even in the gym there, like normally I wouldn't say. And I've seen some fella there the weekend, was it, trying to take a video. He was of himself down the weights, but obviously he was must be a bit anxious himself because he didn't want to ask, and the camera kept falling down. So I said to him, I kept looking over, so he done his first set and the camera fell down on him, so I went over to him. I normally wouldn't do it, so I said, look, I need to start being less anxious, so I'm going to try. So I went over to him, hey, do you want me to video record it? And that first was kind of shy, and he's like, oh, would you? So yeah, that's no problem at all. So I video recorded him, he was happy with it, and then when I was doing the next exercise, he goes, you wouldn't do another video record, the family.
You were there all day, bro.
Now saying that, I did get the angles. I'll catch him one day now when I need to record myself. Never remember me.
Yeah, like Davidoff.
Remember me. Same with my friend that I train, he does catch angles. He's a funny fella. He's a sound fella. But he just get the angles like when you're turning around and say, oh, will you video record next? So you give you a look and say, for fuck's sake. And then if you're down on his knees and doing an angle and you're looking saying, you're really
it's a bit much now, isn't it?
Taking this personal now.
Everyone's looking at me.
You're making it, and he's one of these out there. He's out there like he's screaming, now look at this fella down there. And you're like he's a loud, like he's like Mikey. No, my brother, I'm loud. And I'm sitting there like that. Yeah, I'm not with him. Yeah, so touching on bit of football,
yeah.
Bit of football, bro.
League of Ireland. We're going to dive into League of Ireland a bit on this as well. We don't know. Like, going to be honest here, we don't really know much about League of Ireland. Not as much as we do Premier League because we kind of grew up loving Liverpool or whatever. But definitely want to get into the League of Ireland more.
basically the only 2 games I went to was Bowes games because Shane's brother played for them at the time. We went to the Chelsea one, and
I want to be disregarding like the Burdock thing, because I want to get into myself like Jimmy as well.
Yeah.
Like if you had to pick a club in League One, you'd obviously be Bowes, wouldn't you?
Because I went to the Chelsea game. I went to 2 or 3 Bowes games.
I think I'd just be neutral and just like the league, like watch the games and enjoy them. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you have to have a team that you're cheering for. I don't know. I want to pick a Dublin North side team.
So who would you have? You'd have
Bowes, Patch Shells.
Bowes, Patch Shells. For me, it's definitely Bowes. We're actually going to go to the game, are we?
We go to the game. We go down to the Bowes game, we? Daily round.
Yeah.
Rocking. Bowes and Rovers. I probably won't get a ticket, but you probably will get a ticket.
We'll get battered. Yeah. We go to the Bowes game. One of the games.
We go to the Bowes game, we go to Pat's game, we go to Shells game. 3 Dublin.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the plan. So
and Dino will drive out to Tala then.
Yeah, me boy.
Dale Looney, local Ballymun boy as well.
Only
Down to
Bowes.
Bowes. So I suppose we might have to go Bowes, would we?
And no Dale, because Dale's sound.
I suppose we might have to go Bowes, would we?
Yeah, I think
support Bowes.
Yeah.
As much as it would kill me to support Bowes.
Way out of that. So we go to the Bowes game.
Yeah, Bowes it is.
And we'll see how we get on. See how enjoyable it is. Because I'd be always giving out.
Oh, it's very good, bro.
The thing is, Shane just be telling me it's very good, and I'd be always giving out saying, I couldn't watch that football. Now, I did go there. Obviously, I went to the Bowes and Chelsea game, but that's because Chelsea were there. I'm not going to beat around the bush. But I did go to the Bowes game years ago, and I enjoyed it. And then I watched one there the other night on the telly as well. I actually sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because actually Dale, I think it was Dale's first game, wasn't it? Second game.
They drew 2-2.
Yeah, they drew, but I was watching it. I knocked it on and anyway, but it was actually an alright game to watch. So I was only talking to Shane about saying that we need to go to one of these games because it's basically on our doorstep. There's it
is great football though, bro. There is great players in the league,
and everybody keeps saying it to me about going to Bowes game. Like the brother-in-law supports Bowes, and he's like, "Oh, you need to go to the Bowes game. Go down." So I'm gonna go down and just have a look and see can I get into the vibe of another way.
There's nothing more better than live football, bro.
Yeah, live football.
Even if it's played in the park
and we're live
watching the Sandy Hill or whatever it is, like live football is different to on the telly, obviously. Like
speaking of a guest, we're not going to throw an names, but Jimmy's going to be one of the guests on, isn't he?
We get Jimmy on, yeah.
Jimmy, and talk about his football experiences. And
Jimmy was a baller back in the day. We won't say too much. We'll leave it for that episode.
We'll let Jimmy come on and talk about it. But football's a big thing we're going to dip into. We're going to be trying to get, like, say, United fans on when we Chelsea, like stuff like this as well, just because we want to interact, because we want to see what United say. We always say United because they're our rivals, and that's who we have the most. Basically,
give the most stick.
Yeah, stick that, and they give it back to us.
At the moment only though.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to see their views of generally what they think of, say, Liverpool as well, and all obviously we'll have the last, but all
what fucking views they have, cunts.
They don't deserve any views. I wouldn't mind. I used to say to Alex, Shane's brother used to wear the United jersey up to my house when he used to come up and knock into it, and I used to always run him up. I used to say to him, don't be so disrespectful, take that jersey off you. And never I got him take it off, get that off you. I made him take it off one of the days.
You used to walk into Dean's Ma's house, and the first song you'd hear is "You'll Never Walk Alone." I swear to God, match day. Every match day, still to this day, takes you. It's match day.
It's match day.
Let's go.
Instagram. You had to delete actually meet Facebook over starting more with United fans. So I kind of stopped enjoying. Or no, I kind of like how I judge people. My biggest way to judge people was my dad say you talk about someone and you say, I'd say he's a Liverpool fan. He's sound. Yeah, he's he's a bit like fuck him.
Literally.
But like the amount of friends you make from football, like you wouldn't even know it. Just the fact that you have the same love for you as a team, you just get talking. But even with the gym, going back to the gym, I remember you and Alex used to text me. You and your brother, used to text me. More your brother used to text me. He used to say, what? You'd ring me and I'd be in the gym and I'd answer the phone and say, don't be so disrespectful, and I'd hang up. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I'd say, don't be so disrespectful, and I'd hang up the phone. And then actually his brother actually used to say to me, you're wasting your time, go to the gym, didn't he?
Yeah.
You're wasting your time, don't go to the gym, stay here, play the PlayStation, you're wasting your time. And I used to, no, I had the thing is, it's like when motivation fails, discipline's key.
Here we go with the quotes. Dino has loads of quotes.
We may not be everyone's cup of tea, but we be someone's shot of vodka. Yeah, but anyway, it was more discipline. It was going to the gym, and they'd be saying, don't go to the gym, play here, play football, play this. But at the end of the day, just in any sport, stay disciplined all the time. Motivation will come and go, but stay disciplined.
And injuries happen.
Talking about injuries, Shane had an ACL injury when he was back playing football, and I wouldn't mind it really affecting him because he loved football and he was delighted to be back training and playing football.
Wasn't any good now, but
he was brutal. We'll talk about him anyway though.
It does affect you, like from obviously playing from a young boy, and then not one day, it was 4 years ago or something, so I was in my 20s and I just stopped. And even I tried to go back at the start of the season, I could just, in one of the sessions, just felt a pure buckling. It's like, I can't. I'm moving backwards though. I might jump back and goal or something. So I'm moving backwards from the pitch. I've played centre half. Now I'm going backwards to the keeper. So soon I'll be on the bench or something. Right? I'm just going backwards and backwards. But
you should get back football.
Any part of it, yeah. It's not even that. Like it's like a couple of hours out the gaff. It's fucking for your head as well. Like your head, the main thing, and it's something I love. The dressing room. It's not like a dressing room.
Yeah.
On a match
the
day.
Laugh.
Oh, the crack is gas, man. The group chats, everything about it. It's just you miss it so much. Like
see, all the lads are looking forward to it because it's everyone has kids at work and it's that weekend. It's their escape. It's that escape, like. But you should get back playing. Like
I'm gonna try. Have to go back to the gym and build the legs up again. That's the main thing I actually do. Build up the calves and the hamstrings and everything around the knee to make a story. Did you get me?
Yeah, I'd say it was hard knowing that you're injured. And do it.
It was the worst feeling ever, bro. And I wouldn't even mind. I done it in a friendly against the over 35s. I tried to do a step over.
Who were you playing for the over 35s?
Not yet. I tried to do a step over and my boot got stuck in the ground and the whole knee just went. Literally, now one of my mates was standing on the sideline and he could hear them. And one of them pops, bro. Oh, it's the worst pain in my life. And the funny thing is, I just thought, you know, when you run and you kind of hyperflex and you just jarred it. I was just like, oh, I got away with it there. I think I got away with it. I think I didn't do any injury there, and I was like,
in the head that step.
A few minutes later, I just went like a balloon.
In the head, just felt like Ronaldo doing that step.
Oh, I was gutted because I was out the night before, and I never should have played the game. It was pre-season. It was against the over 25s, and I was still like kind of half charged. You get me from the night. I only came in early hours in the morning. I was like, I have a match in the morning.
That's the best thing about Sunday football.
Yeah, but it's not though, because you still need to be right.
No, you do.
You do need to be, because injuries happen. That wouldn't happen to me if I was drinking. Because I would have never done a step over if I was fucking sober.
Remember, lads be torn up the football and be like, "Where were you?" Oh, I'm just after having a gargle. I mean, like it is. It's Sunday football is great.
Oh,
like,
it is.
It's a bit of a laugh.
Future guests.
So
we have a couple lined up. Yeah, like we said at the start of the show. There will be people with sporting backgrounds. Some with not sporting backgrounds, but they have it links in with kind of sports and mental health and anxiety.
Mental health and fitness, really, isn't it?
Sports, mental health, fitness, anxiety, all them kind of link together with all the guests that we have coming on. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a wrap, Shane.
That's a wrap, bro.
That's a wrap, bro.
Good session.
Let's do it again.
Over and out.